Now then, brewers, we've got our kit on this time, so let's have a quick look. A definite frothy bevy, but this is it. This is Dark Rocks Hazy IPA, New Zealand IPA, Hazy New Zealand IPA. And yes, you're going to be saying, now that looks overly carbonated. Let's have a quick look at the kit and we'll have a chat about it and we'll have a little bit of a drink. So here we are, we've got a delivery from Dark Rock Brewing, a company that I have used many times over the year. I always have excellent service from those guys. And in fact, I ordered this on, I think it's the standard 3 to 5 day delivery, which is the cheaper of the options. And it's turned up the day after ordering, so, you know, top marks. Beer lines, gas lines, I order them every now and then because I do change them out. The beer lines, I know you can clean them, but I do like to keep them refreshed. And at the price of them, what they were, pound a metre, something like that. So for me, in my beer fridge, I don't know, £4 every couple of months or every 6 months to change them, make sure they're nice and clean. It's fine. But we're here to talk about this. This is the new craft beer kit. It might be one of their limited edition series, so if you can't find it on the site, apologies. I'll try and get this video up quite quickly. So it's a signature series, Cloudy Bay, New Zealand, a bold and aromatic juicy IPA showcasing the best of New Zealand. So the hops in it are Nelson Sav, Motueka, Riwaka and Nectaron. They are all hops that I absolutely love. So I just want to show you what's in this, because it's a bit different is this one actually for a malt extract kit, because it kind of feels a bit more like a sort of part grain kit. Anyway, so in the box, I've already been in to have a quick look, but instructions, and this is the key one. So you've got your bag of malt extract, which usual sort of thing, throw it in some boiling water just to dissolve it and top it up with cold water as you would do with any extract kit. And then you've got here, look at this. I mean, they actually look like rice hulls, to be quite honest with you, but this is, they call it the green tea bag of some form of grain. And then in here, we have got hop oil. It's a great kit, really. It is. New England yeast. So there you go. Temperature range 18 to 24. So that's quite nice and high for anybody that's got a heat belt or struggles with temperatures in the summer months. Pure Brew, which I use, as everybody knows, in all of anything I do, whether it be extract or if it's all grain, I always use theirs in the little box version or the packet. It's just yeast nutrient and a little bit more treatment. Hop haze, whatever that is, looks like some hop oil. Pretty cool. And we've got some pellets because I believe there's a dry hop. And then you always get, look at that, you always get a little bit of a tea bag for your hops if you want to keep your fermenter nice and clean. And there's a sticker in there as well that you can just make out to put on your keg. So, and we'll have a go at this because I'm quite fascinated. As you all know, I do like the kits every now and then. I try to keep with the kits because they've just moved on so much compared to those first ones out there. But I think the key one here is this line. Look, place the grain tea bag in a jug and pour over 1 to 2 litres of boiling water and leave submerged. So you are making a bit of a hop tea bag juice to add to your fermenter. So let's give it a go and see how we get on. So a nice German lager, if anybody's tried these from M&S, whilst you're doing this, of course. But yeah, very simple, bog standard sort of extract kit, just with that little bag of malt, that's the only difference. And there we have it. Just going to wait for the temperature just to drop a couple of degrees before I can pitch on this one. Obviously I'm pitching in the New England yeast, which, what's that saying it? That's got 18 to 24. And I've got the Pure Brew, which I always use anyway, and the hop oil that you're throwing into this one. And then 7 days, 10 days, however you tend to like doing these extract kits, I just leave them. Sort of set and forget the entire thing. And no different from any others, there's a dry hop for the last couple of days as you come down to temperature. So all in, all that done and dusted, I don't know, 25 minutes. Super quick. So immediately you can smell this drink about a foot away from you. You know, it's really fruity on the nose. As soon as you go in, you almost get, it's almost like a fruity salad. A bit sweet. I'm not a massive fan of sweet beers, in all honesty, but let's give it a go. I mean, it looks a beauty, doesn't it? Let's give it a go. Cheers. I have had a little try of this before already, so I can't go with a line that I've not tried it. Lovely body. The body on it for a kit is wonderful. There is almost a kind of a vibe of it feeling a bit watered down, if that makes sense. Even though the body's good and it gives you that kind of a thickness to it, I don't know if it's just the balance between the hop flavour and the grain, but it's a kit after all. Just kind of feels like it's a bit watered through, but it's not a bad thing. Taste-wise, it's fruit salad, just like it smells. Really, really fruity, poppy. But the good thing and the rescuing element of this, let's move in this shot. Not doing an injustice. The rescue thing is just the dryness. It's got an absolutely lovely bitterness off the back end of it. So you kind of want, and in fact, I'm going to go in. You want another little sip. Cheers again. I'm impressed with that. I really am impressed with that. I say it time and time again, kits have improved, and some of the videos I've watched recently, there's been quite a few conversations on YouTube about is homebrew dying, and people not doing it as much. And don't forget, we also had a massive climb of it during COVID when people were homebrewing, they couldn't get out to the pubs and whatnot. But I still think there's a massive place for it. You know, I live in an area of sort of northwest Yorkshire where it's a series of breweries. So I've got breweries on my doorstep. But even yesterday, the day before, my local co-op, a bottle of Sam Smith's, to think of this, that brewery is, I don't know, 4 miles away from me. A bottle of that was just over £5.50 for a bottle. You know, it's expensive. You know, drinking is expensive from these supermarkets. This kit is on the higher end of the kit pricing. I'd have to check. I think it was about £34, £35. It's quite expensive, but you got 40 pints out of it. It's cracking. The weather's still nice, and this would be perfect for this time of year. That difference of moving away from maybe some of the sessionable lagers, the mix that I also like in my Yorkshire traditional sort of bitters, that middle ground of it all, to give me something a bit fruity. Look at the lacing. I mean, from a kit, still staying around in the glass. They've just moved on. I'm going back in. That's how happy I am. That is lovely, is that? Even with that, almost like I say, watery kind of a down flavour, don't let that put you off. It's just how it comes across, and it almost like it cleans and washes the palate out to then hit you with that bitterness, and you're straight back in again. Massively sessionable, well done to Dark Rock, and if this is how their new series, or these sort of like more luxury series, or these signature, these better kits are coming out, so be it. I'd have more of them coming like this. This has come a long way from your Tom Claxton, your John Bulls, your Wearies, all great kits, but they're just getting better and better. And these homebrew dying, you know, it's a hobby. You come in and out of it. There's times when I don't want to do an all day, all grain, 8 hours, and then you smash it out, 40 minutes, even with your cleaning, maybe an hour, couple of weeks in the fermenter, 2 weeks of conditioning, and I've got, 40 pints of it. And if it stays like that, it won't be around for very long. Enjoy, everybody. Take care.